My name is Miss Weni. I moved through Germany on a mission documenting Black female excellence. Today, I'm in Düsseldorf because this woman walked into a store. She couldn't find her shade and decided to build the brand herself. She spent years in the lab, crossed 2 continents, and launched the Totty brand, made for you and I. This is what happens when a Black woman stops waiting and starts building. So come with me, let's go to Düsseldorf. Who is Janet and what your relationship with makeup look like growing up?
My name is Janet Totty Ezinne. Janet Ezinne Totty. Don't forget that Ezinne is very important because that's my native name. And growing up with makeup as a child, of course, I think every one of us that come from Africa knows what our brown powder used to look like. This whites and brown powder mixed together.
Yes.
So there's beautiful aunties in my family that they always put it on and they look so beautiful. So I was inspired by that and thinking of how we could make this better. Like growing up, of course, we want to sneak in and take your mom's powder and your auntie's powder, to use it to look just like, looking pretty. You think it's not like we're not trying to say that makeup is what makes you pretty. But as a child growing up, every one of us wants to as a girl to have that, want to test that to see how it is. So it was a very inspired thing. Do not forget, I started from makeup and making hair and other things. So that's what inspired me. And I've loved to do it. And I've been doing it since then till now.
Oh, that's nice. Tell us more about your brand. What does it do that the market wasn't already doing for the dark-skinned girls?
Yeah, this question is very difficult to answer because we are working on it. Like I said, the idea was just for the Black people in Europe, no matter, as long as you're a colored woman, no matter the shade you are, we want to have something that fits to us as well. So we could also, be free to go into a shop or go online to be able to get something that fits our skin, right? So, of course, right now, Janet Totty, we have 9 shades of foundation and one setting powder and lip glosses and lip liners, but we're working towards it to have more shades foundation. Our aim is to have up to 28 shades of foundation so that no matter how a color is, your shade is, you'll be able to find something that fits to your color.
Even 9 is a lot. That's impressive. Recently, I went into a shop here in Germany. I was looking for makeup, but I did not get anything in the brown shade. When you step into a store like that and see things like that, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, let's take it a little bit backwards. Like when I came to Germany, I've been living in Germany since 2010 till now. And then if the people who came during the time I came will understand what I'm trying to say, then now we have a little bit more varieties, but then we couldn't find anything. It's just MAC, right? So anytime, of course, we all have that challenges when we go to the shops trying to find something that fits our skin, and you have this problem trying to find something nice. Or sometimes when you find something and you put it on your face, by the time with a mistake, you touch your face and touch something, you'd be like, okay, is the black going out? What is happening? So we are also embarrassed about it. So after that, I start contemplating on what to do and try to, for people that looks like me to have, be able to walk into a shop and find something. So that was actually where I started and what inspired me to continue what I'm doing.
Okay. So you're operating between Germany and Nigeria. How does each country shape how you think about beauty, about business, and about your customers?
This is the question, but like I said, we are not about to give up. We continue to push to get to some places. It's a very difficult situation. It's very difficult to convince people actually to move to what they don't know, right? People always want to go for what they know or what they are used to. So, but introducing something new is always difficult for people to, move from A to B. But that's our aim and our motivation. Will keep pushing until they realize that we have something for them and everybody. We're trying to penetrate the market, which we've been doing a lot right recently. From the beginning till now, we've been doing a lot, trying to push to, go do some pop-up events, some events to let the people, because sometimes also mouth-to-mouth propaganda is the right way, that people will be able to test the product to see what is going on, to see that there's something for our people. So everybody we're trying our best to push both Nigeria, African market entirely, and Europe.
So how long have you been in operation in Germany, and how long have you been in operation in Nigeria? Where did you start?
We started here in Germany, of course, because the brand, I live here, so I started from Germany. And we've been in the market since late 2022 in Germany, and launched the first time in Lagos in 2023, April. Then Abuja, we're still pushing and still doing things and still hoping that all our Black people will come to support, to see what we are doing. And of course, that's our motivation, is that everybody have something for themselves. So we're working towards it, and we're still pushing, because it's not easy. Not giving is not
right?
We're pushing, we'll keep pushing until we get there.
What's one product in your line that you are very proud of?
I would say the foundation.
Okay.
Why? Because I started the foundation from zero myself to the end of it. I remember how much time and how much effort we put in it by producing something here in Europe for for Black people, or should I say for colored people, is not easy. So I have to sit in the lab every day with them. You go remove small white, add black, remove this, put this until we get to what we're doing. So I put my soul was in it, in all of my product, of course, but the foundation was the part, because that was where I started. A lot of people, when we start brand, they start a little bit from lip glosses. Now, of course, a lot of people will tell me, why did you start so big from the main thing? But I said, like, there's a lot of lip glosses on the market. There's a lot of lip liners in the market, which everybody can find any shade. Because when it comes to a lip product, you don't really have a color specific. In every market, there's a lip gloss and a lip liner. So what actually motivates me for doing this was for the powder, for the foundation and the powder, setting powder, the whatever powder you can name it, right? Because I think when you come to makeup, this is the foundation to give you what you want, or to get that shade that you're looking for. That when you put it on, you don't look different from your face to your body. So with the foundation, it took me a lot of years, from the producing part to contability test, to checking how to make sure everything is good. It took a long time. Go to the lab, check it from the clima also, because we're selling it in Africa, of course, and the weather is different from here in Europe. So we have to like check and make sure that it was a long process. It was really a big work. So I would say I put everything, my soul, my power, my energy, everything spiritual, mentally, physically into it. So I really embrace it, right? So let me say, I won't say it's my best. I have every product that I produce, I put my mind, my soul, my energy to it. But like I said, because I started with this, it was the main thing.
So you started in Germany. People always have, like migrants, we always have the belief that setting up a business in Germany is stressful, the bureaucracy and everything. How were you able to pass through that?
Oh, honey, it's really, really, it's really, really stressful. It's a job. Like at some point you would think, okay, I don't think I have the energy to, because you have from financing to the registration, because if you want to do it, you do it good. From the lab testing, from everything possible, the paperwork, it is difficult. But the thing about life is consistency. You have to believe in yourself, what you're doing. Stopping or saying, I can't do this is not the idea. So we'll keep pushing and keep pushing. Still today, I'm still pushing, still making the mistakes, because like for me, mistake is never a problem. Mistake is for me to learn. Every time you make a mistake or you do something, make a move that costs you financially or in any other way, you take it, embrace it. Because if you embrace it, you will be able to get it right the next time. So don't feel, of course, you will feel bad as a person that you've lost money, you've lost this, you've lost that. But then I think the best way to look at it is to focus and believe in yourself, believe that pushing and consistency is the right thing. Because for me, when I started this, I've already made up my mind. There is no, my A, B to Z is in
Is
this.
oh
So
my
I'm going
god.
to make it work how it
Yeah.
is. I keep making mistake, of course. The mistake will always be there. You keep making some moves that you said, okay, this is not the right move. Let me re-strategize and look for something else, another way to approach whatever the mistake you make. But when it comes to business or whatever you do in life, I think mistake is constant. It's something you keep doing. But the thing is about mistake is, how do you accept it? How do you take it?
Yeah.
So embrace that mistake. If you embrace it, you will be able to realize that mistake is never a mistake.
Yeah.
It's actually
A learning
to a learning
process.
process.
Yeah.
So when you make a mistake, you learn from it, you
Yeah.
move on, you push it, and things will get back to
So what
normal.
would you say the duration from concept to reality?
Oh my God. I've that's a
From
tough
childhood
question.
dream.
Yeah. When you're a child or when you're dreaming is always very easy to dream. I would like to do this, I would like to do that. You have a lot of things in your mind that you feel like, okay, I would like to create this. Dream is a dream.
Yeah.
Reality is a reality. You can't really. But the good thing about dream is you can actually push yourself and put it in you and say, this is my dream. This is what I want to follow. I believe that you can push
Yeah.
and do it. And of course, there are going to be a lot of obstacles because that's what it's all about. So
Yeah.
when you dream, you don't see those obstacles. You
Yeah.
just like move and move and move in a dream. So the difference between dream and reality is the obstacles that
Yeah.
comes between. Which is going to pull you back, which is
Yeah.
going to weigh you back. And you
Yeah.
said, okay, sometimes you think, did I make a mistake? Did I move? So that's the difference between dream and realities. But reality is for you to know who you are,
Yeah.
right? And believe in what you believe and believe in that
Yes.
your dream and said, okay, I want to push with this, my dream. I want to go, length to it. It's been a struggle,
I
but
can imagine.
the difference between the dream, when I dream and see things and go to the shop or make up my mind, I said, I'm going to go this way, right? Everything feels good in the head. Think about it and dream
Yes.
about it, but it's not like that in reality. So, but then because it's your dream, you have to make your dream come true.
Push
So
it.
it's left for you to, push it and try to make your dream come
Yeah.
true.
So, what pulled you out from obstacles, from downtime? What was the mentality you had or the mindset you had that kept you pushing to not give up?
Yeah, this question is really a good one because sometimes I keep also asking myself, I keep asking myself this question, how do you pull out? How
Yeah.
do you come out? Because girl, I have to be honest with you. There are some times you just go to bed, you
Yeah.
just stay up and just look at the ceiling, and sometimes you cry to sleep, and
Oh, yeah.
sometimes you just ask God, how am I going to make this? And sometimes you try to also listen to people because
Yeah.
I'm a very good listener. I listen to people. I don't care if your ideas are stupid, however bad your ideas is. I'm always open to things, right? I listen to people because at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not going to be the one to use all my products. So I listen to people. I pay attention to people.
Yeah.
I pay attention to my customers. I pay attention to the reaction of people and then walk through it. And then what pulled me out? Let me come back to this answer. What pulled me out is that when I think about the things and think about, okay, is the road is tough, I just tell myself, you've seen it all.
Yeah.
I always say, come on, just try. Even if you make a mistake, even if it didn't work, at least you've tried. This is what you want to do. So don't give up, just keep pushing.
Yeah.
And when I have this mindset and said, okay, even if it didn't work this way, go this way.
Yeah.
Just the motivation for me is always don't give up. I don't ever want to think on that direction that it's time I'm giving up or I'm tired. Of course, you're a human being. You feel sometimes everything is too much. It just weigh you down and let myself out, cry it out,
Oh my dear.
be in my room and just give myself some time. Just tell me, isn't it? Just give yourself 24 hours. If you want to cry, cry, and then you stand up and push. Because like I said, I have it as a tattoo on my body.
Oh,
Like
nice.
there's no failure, there's no
Oh.
mistake. Every mistake I make in life, every failure I make is a learning process for me.
Yes.
So you keep learning, and keep learning and keep moving and
Mm-hmm.
keep pushing yourself. So when I'm in that situation, I just give myself some time to breathe,
Yeah.
right? Cry it out if I have
Yeah.
to, and then move on.
I went into a store and I didn't see the shades for darker people. Now, is it that that shade is more difficult to create or brands don't just care?
I won't say that. Right now, we have more of black colored people in the business,
Yeah.
producing things, because I
Yeah.
think for me is easy for you as a dark skinned person that understand your skin,
Yeah.
understand the struggle of your people, right? It's easy for you to create something nice. But when a white person is creating a product for somebody, they just think black is black, dark is dark. They just like mix things.
Yeah.
Like I remember when I was producing, and when I come and they tell me, okay, it's done, it's ready, this is the product, I said, no, this is not the product. This is not the end product. We're going to work on it again. And when we're working on it, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do this to bring it together. So this is, I would say, other right now, before it was like that, but now we have a lot of black entrepreneurs, black people doing things, creating products, creating, being in cosmetics industry. So I think we're on the way to it. So it's not like, I won't say they don't care. It's just that they don't know. This is like they don't care because they just don't know how to go about it. But now we have a lot of colored people, black people doing this. So they understand and they know what it is to create something for themselves. So I think, like I said, it's not like they don't care, they just don't know.
Don't know. Has building this brand changed how you see yourself, not just as a founder, but as a woman as well?
Okay. Since I started this product or this company, the Totty brand, I notice and I feel or see, I know how strong I am. Because honestly, in this business, cosmetics in the industry is one of the most difficult.
I can imagine.
To break into the market is so difficult. Everything is very difficult. You have to get it right? And since I started, I've seen that, okay, I'm stronger than I think. I'm stronger than, I can do whatever you set your mind to do it, because it's not, I will tell you for free, it's not an easy road, right? So you just have to, it makes me strong and it making me stronger and meeting people, and it's a beautiful thing to be able to explore your strength.
Yeah. You have said something. This is something that I always ask everyone. So I want you. There's a woman watching this right now who thinks she's behind for some whatever reason, because we are mostly abroad and you feel, oh, you've left something home and now you are missing out on something. She feels left behind. So I want you to look into the camera and speak to that one person feeling that she's left behind at this time of life or at this time in her stage.
Okay, I would say you don't have to feel behind. It's a very difficult situation to move from home to another country, to another city, to any place you move to. It's a very difficult situation, a very difficult position, but believe in yourself, and don't feel left behind. If whatever, just contact people, go to social media. People like us are still on social media. They are ready to help, to assist, even if it's just for a chipping of a word to make you feel better. Just go contact us, and if what is making you feel left out is makeup product, feel free to visit www.genetoti.de if you're in Germany. Whatever thing you're facing in life, you can also, I think it was difficult for all of us. So the thing is, like I said from the beginning, believe in yourself. Whatever that motivates you to leave your home, to move somewhere or to be anywhere, don't feel left out. Just try it. Put yourself in that spirit and say, this is what I want and I'm going to achieve it. And if you move towards that, I believe every one of us can achieve that. So
if someone is curious about your product, where can they go and find it? So let us know where to find it.
you can find us on online. You go to our website, www.genetoti.de if you're in Germany, .com, .uk, .ng, .europe, .africa. Wherever you are, you can find us. And also you can go to Amazon. We're in Amazon. You can find us in Amazon. And we're also working towards, if you're in Nigeria, we have display shops in Abuja, and you can also contact us online we ship all over. So just give us a call, go to Instagram, tell your friends about Janet Totty.
Yes.
And tell your family members, your friends, and everyone to check it out. Just check it, try us, call us, contact us, visit our website, and check us out.
All right. So thank you very much once again for your time. I truly appreciate for you to take this time off to give us this word of wisdom. Really appreciate, and thanks once again.
Thank you.